Good evening, everyone. My name is McValerie. Everyone calls me Val or Valerie. I'm 33 years old. I live in Ponca City, Oklahoma. I have 3 children. Now, Professor Castleberry wanted us to discuss pop culture and the different things we've been introduced to from childhood to now. I have one that actually introduced from my grandmother to my mother, from my mother to me, from me to my 3 children. Right here, as you can see, is a Native American fringe beadwork earring set. I am half Italian and half Native American Indian. When I was younger, we would sit around at powwows and our elders would teach us how to make the earrings for our earrings, our necklace, our headdress, our moccasins, you name it. They taught us. Compared to now, we have YouTube. You can look up on YouTube. There's Native Americans all over that will teach you how to make this earring set, compared to back then you physically had to sit in front of your elder and your elder taught you how to do it. Same way with my children today. We go to our powwows. I show them all of our dances and our rituals and things of that nature. But I also use YouTube as well as a social platform to show them the different types of tribes and how they do the exact same thing that we do in their own tribes and rituals and their colors and their patterns and their language compared to our language, our Native American language, more or less. Now, I remember back then when I was younger also, my parents got the computer, the big old time computer that had the big tower, the big monitor, the keyboard, and you had dial-up internet. Yeah, I don't think any of us like that dial-up internet. I'm glad it is gone. I am thankful for Wi-Fi now because, yes, I am here talking to you on my cell phone, which is using my cell phone data, as well as my husband and my children are in the front room watching Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs on my husband's PS4, which is hooked to our Wi-Fi. Our society has evolved so much over the last 15-20 years. I remember when that first computer and the first cell phone came out, it was scary. You didn't know what to do, but at the same time it was so exhilarating to where you were just excited. You had something new you got to figure out, until you actually wanted to text someone. When you're texting them, you had to work at it. You try to get a Z or an X or a Y, you're sitting there pushing that thing 4 times. Or now on our smartphones, we type like we're on a keyboard. That's how our society has evolved so much over the years compared to what it was 15-20 years ago. Now, with that being said, back then when my grandmother was younger, she had to use a rotary phone. You had to take the number, let it go all the way around, wait for it to come back. Now I go into my cell phone, click on mom. It calls my mom instantly. Back then as well, when my grandma did the rotary phone, you had the old time operators that will pull the cords out of the wall, plug it into who you wanted. We don't do that anymore. Everything's gone fiber optic, or it's gone to transmitted waves through the air. Our society has evolved more and more every day. It's never going to stop evolving. But I'm excited to learn along with everyone else and see what else we can figure out from what actually happened to now and see the progression of everything. Again, my name is Valerie. I live in Ponca City, Oklahoma. I hope everyone had a happy Thanksgiving. God bless.